Hi everyone! If you're new here, hi, my name is Yua, and in today's video, I'll be trying on the new Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Liquid Foundation. So if you guys would like to see me try it on, my review and first impression, then please keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So I did purchase my Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation directly from my local Sephora store. So you can purchase this foundation off the Hourglass website or from a Sephora. And also this retails for $56. I'm reading this right off the Sephora website in case you're curious. And it comes in 31 different foundation shades, which is great. It's also a full coverage. It's supposed to be a natural finish. And the skin type it actually recommends for is normal, combo, and oily. So here's the foundation. It comes in a glass bottle. It's also frosted. And I feel like it looks very sleek. It's actually, the shape is very different where the front I feel like is a little bit wider than the back. So the cap would have to go on like perfectly. You know, very similar to the stick foundation. The stick foundation is like a triangle shape. It has to go on perfectly. I feel like they kind of kept on with that same concept. But I feel like it looks very sleek and it's really pretty. And definitely for $56, I would expect packaging that's a little bit elevated. And I think that this is definitely there. Also, it does also come with a pump, which is great. I love having pumps or some kind of squeezy tube or something so I can kind of measure how much foundation I'm actually using. So I know the directions are to use the Hourglass primer, and maybe that primer would be better suited for this foundation, but I'm definitely going to use my own primer because I didn't pick it up. And I'm going to go in with my Smashbox primerizer like typically I always do, and I'm only going to apply that to half of my face just to see if a primer actually makes a difference. Alright, so it does recommend to use like the brush, like the Hourglass brush, but I'm going to use my own flat brush because I did not pick it up. So this is the Wet n Wild Top Good Kabuki brush. I'm going to just do one pump, and I'm going to try to see how much I can get with that because it says that it's supposed to be a highly concentrated foundation. So let's see how much coverage I can get with that. Alright, so that's one pump on the side that was primed, and I would say this is probably like a light medium coverage right now, or like a good medium coverage. I would not consider this full coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and just do maybe another half a pump. So that was just half a pump, and I'm going to continue building that up. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side that was not primed, which is one pump first. Wow, so I really feel like this side had a really good full pump, and I feel like with that one application it looks so much more full coverage than this side. And I can even see the line of demarcation of where the side that has no primer to the side that has primer, and the side that does not have primer actually looks way more full coverage. So I'm gonna try to blend that together. It, to me, it does have a little bit of that natural, but I felt like it definitely does look a little bit like leans more on the matte side for the foundation, the finish, just right off the bat. I don't think it looks glowy. It doesn't, to me, when I think of a natural finish, I feel like it's more like a satin finish. And I don't think this has a satin finish because I feel like satin has a little bit of a glow, but not too glowy. And I feel like this leans like more like a very, very soft matte finish. And also I can already tell that the foundation is already settling in a little bit of my lines, like my smile lines right here. So that doesn't look too great, especially just after the first, few minutes that I've had it on. Alright, so I'm going to apply on the rest of my eye makeup and my face makeup, and after some setting spray, I want to really see how maybe how it reacts and works with other makeup, especially on top. And also some foundations tend to get better when they start mixing with like your natural skin oils. Sometimes some foundations are like that. But I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll get back on camera with you guys. Alright everyone, so I'm back after applying the rest of my face makeup on, and immediately right after, I just want to give you guys my reaction right after applying the rest of my makeup on. And what I've noticed is that the foundation has settled even more into more lines, and I feel like it's emphasized texture that I feel like I didn't even have on my face, especially around my entire mouth, especially the sides. It's literally settled in every single crevice and line that I have on my face that honestly, like 99% of my foundations never do this. So even though the foundation itself doesn't feel dry, it's settled into my fine lines as if it was a super, super matte foundation, but it doesn't feel dry. Hi you guys, so I'm back after wearing the Hourglass Vanish liquid foundation for about 7 to 8 hours now, and I have some final thoughts for you guys on the foundation. So first of all, I feel like after 7 to 8 hours, it definitely has settled more into my lines, and honestly I feel like it looks even worse than it did in the beginning. Definitely off, like right here from my nose down to like my chin, there's a gazillion lines that it's settled into. It looks horrendous. My skin looks horrible. It looks really old. And what's strange is usually my forehead is a very dry area that would really appear to be really bad, and usually in like very mattifying foundations. But the weird thing is I feel like this foundation, it feels comfortable on the face. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel drying like a typical matte foundation. And I would not consider this really a matte foundation too. Maybe if you have normal or oily combo skin, like the foundation recommends, it probably might be better for you. But those are my final thoughts on the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Liquid Foundation. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.